Alright, let's see how this goes. Hey everybody, this is Corey, and well, this is Corey's basement, but we are not in my basement today. We are traveling, so right now I'm in a hotel. Yeah, I haven't been able to do a video on the weekends in my basement, so this was the best opportunity I could, and I did bring the print that we're going to talk about today. But I got a couple things, so we'll get to the print in a minute. And the other thing that I want to talk about is at the end of this month, I am heading down to Murph in Goshen, Indiana. It's called Midwest Rip Rap Festival. So yeah, we're gonna see how that is, and I'll have as much as video as I can of everything that does go on. Yeah, it will be by my phone, but you know what? There'll be some videos, and I'll get them posted up onto YouTube as quick as I can. Alright, so let's get to this video. So I printed over the weekend is a deadpool. Oh, cool. Can see a little bit better than I thought. Turned out really good. And the reason why I want to talk about this, well, two things. The guy who designed this designed it really good, so I did not need any support materials. So like on his arms and stuff, the overhangs did not need support material. Looked like in one spot could have used it, but that could have been my cooling. And another reason why I want to talk about this is because I have Simplify 3D, and from what I understand, you can do it in Cura too. But you can do multi processes on what to do for printing. So let's say about an inch, or well, I'm going US wise, an inch of layers to be X amount, and then it can go on and on and on. So you can have different layer heights, infill, you name it. And I learned that from Maker's Muse on his channel, and I will link his video description below. There was someone else that talked about it on Cura. I'm not 100% sure who it was off the top of my head, but I will find that video and put a link in the description below. I am not going to show you how it's done. You can go to their videos and see how they do it. So I did that with this print. So this base right here, I did 20% infill to make it a little bit heavier, and then the rest of him I did about 15, I think it was, just so I can have some infill into his swords in the back, because anything less, it was just hollow swords. And I think his head, just because I wanted to see how it went, I went up on infill on his head, even though I did not need it. I just decided to do that because, well, it was something worth trying and whatever else. So of course, when I talk about his head, I mean, I'm looking at it, not you. I chopped it roughly around there, so that even include his top parts of his sword were changed on the infill. So that was really cool to learn, like I said, from Maker's Muse for Simplify 3D. I knew it was able to do it, I just did not know how to do it. So yeah, that was really cool. So yeah, we'll have I might have had a little time lapse of it getting built, and you can probably see how the infill looks inside there by the way my camera is. Hopefully I haven't actually looked at that time lapse yet. So yeah, you should be able to see the infill density of it as it prints. Might be hard to see the first dozen layers this has, the density, you might be able to, but the rest of it you should be able to tell. So yeah, like I said, I'll have the links in the description below. And the gentleman that did this, that was awesome. My wife loves it, so I will definitely have the description below. And he has a few more like superhero type items. I can't remember. I know he has a Spider-Man. I haven't looked at it lately to see exactly, but I know there is a Spider-Man. So yeah, and another quick thing too. I am still working on my RC car, but there was a new project that I wanted to get into with some electronics. Arduino boards, if that's what I said correctly. It's if you are following my Twitter or Facebook, that's what it is. You should be able to see there's a little rocket in there, and I'm going to get some LED lights, the temperature sensor. There's a few other things, so I'm going to get into the electronics in that. Excuse me. I ate before I did this. That wasn't a good idea. But yeah, so this is going to be fun with electronics I have not really done before in the past. So alright, well that's it for this video, and hope to see you at Murph if you're going. Alright, have a good one.